Good morning, my friends and family. All right, it's Vaughn Eden, eating like the garden. And so today, going on day 3 of my southern trip of Kazakhstan, whatever you want to call this. I'll just call it the southern trip of Kazakhstan because hitting all the Almaty and Zharkent region. But today's adventure, we are going to go to a place called Zharkent, which is about 50 miles away from the western Chinese border. And then there's a hot springs over there, so we're going to be checking out Zharkent and the hot springs. And on the way we're going to be hitting some little places in between, like some of the towns. If I find any murals, you know, I'm going to definitely be hitting up those murals, any kind of internal flames and stuff like that. But pretty much going on the adventure. So da divide. Hey, my family and friends, so I have a bonus surprise trip for you. Welcome to Auliyeagash. I'm probably going to ruin the name of it, but this is Auliyeagash. You can see right here. And so the reason why I'm in this village is because the village of Auliyeagash, there's supposed to be a holy tree here. And since I'm already near Zharkent and I heard about this tree, that's a really old tree that's supposed to have healing properties. And as you know, your boy over here, Vaughn Eden the garden, I need some healing after my time in service. So came here to the village of Auliyeagash and finding this tree. So welcome to this journey to eastern Kazakhstan. Found a mural. There we are.
Give up. I don't know how to.
Like a blessing.
Yeah,
to each other?
blessing. Yeah.
Like Assalamu alaikum. Like
No, blessing that he's taken at Ramadan.
Oh, okay. That's beautiful. It's beautiful traditions. This is the water, right?
Болмаған. Он шпит, по-моему, или чем? Я не знаю. Сейчас нас спросить.
Okay, let's go.
The holy tree. This place is well kept. So all the trees are bent towards the holy tree. What's the history behind this? Because from what I've read online, is that this tree has been around for almost 800 years. And I don't know anything else besides that. Hmm? No.
Oh, it's just the big things, but usually it's small for baby, like a.
Oh, it's a baby's crib.
Yeah.
Oh. Здравствуйте.
Сейчас he heard Kazakh. It's in Kazakh.
That's beautiful.
Cool.
This is the tree. There's birds in it. Alright, just like almost a lot of holy spots here in Kazakhstan, you're supposed to set that mantra in your head. So think about what you want to ask for. It should be related to your family, if not something good, obviously. And then once you set that mantra, you're going to hug the tree. Once you're done hugging the tree, you're going to walk around the tree 7 times, because 7 is a holy number, almost every country you go to. Once you're done walking around 7 times the tree, then you're going to go to the front center of the tree, and you're going to hug it one last time. Don't do what I did. I hugged the back of the tree. Don't do that. I mean, you could if you want. There's not around a lot of hugs. But once you hug that tree, then hopefully your blessing comes true.
Which round is it? 7? Come on this side and stay on your back too.
Вот так.
Did I just stay here?
Make a wish and pray. I don't know.
They say the trees bow towards the great tree.
Oh, actually, yeah, I can see it.
See all the trees, all the little trees are bowing over to the great tree.
So there, one more tree.
Another old tree.
Yeah. From six.
You want to do yours? You want to do yours?
Do it later. Let's see.
Where the babushkas are.
Sol şiguratı var mı? Вот.
Tree of happiness.
Bu ne sonunda kalan? Ciddi ağaç var.
So this 7 brothers tree.
Look how it's grown.
Oh, yeah, 7.
Семь братьев ты, семь.
Seven brats.
7 trees or 7 brothers.
You got 7 of them growing together.
Sümüğümüz var. Bizim yeğenim kadirlikte var. Kaçtı kaç?
Көз ағаш білмейсің бе?
Жазылып тұрған неде бар осы жерде бұрынғы заман адамның несі.
There's some eye tree.
Stuff?
Eye tree.
Eye tree.
Yeah, but I didn't get why is the eye tree.
A tree of the eye? Like, oh. See, the babushkas, they know everything. You gotta respect the babushkas, you know? Eyes. This is the
Ну если это
glaza.
не olmasa bu жасамай тұрды ма? Значит,
Eyes. Because his eyes right here?
Маған ба? Сонда? I don't know.
ну копейки он там.
Копейки там?
О,
There's some monies inside.
Oh, do I have monies?
Yeah.
Oh, you got monies on
Here,
this side?
no small one. Сонда не? Желание загадать?
из глаз может?
And towards the babushka fund. You know?
Huh?
The babushka funds.
Fun?
The babushka program. You should ask if they have a newsletter too.
News?
Yeah,
What is news?
a magazine.
For what?
This is his memorial.
Auliyeagash.
That's a long time ago.
Auliyeagash. Auliyeagash probably is the name, and Batar, you know, is a Batar. So,
A warrior.
well, you can say warrior, but it can be like man. Maybe they want to say like a man, or like not the warrior, but like someone important.
I'm definitely getting that tattooed on me.
Batar.
Oh look, Chewbacca.
So that water, holy water, it's not coming out yet. So I don't know, will we find out or not? It's not this one, I get it. I think.
Yeah, because we're supposed to drink from the water of the tree, right?
I don't know. It looks like you know more than me, huh?
Yeah, they say you're supposed to drink the water out of the tree. That's how it heals you.
қарашы мына жақта
Қыбалаға қарап.
қыбла жаққа
Алланың
қарай
несі оны
қыбылаға қарап иіліп тұр ғой мысалы
А.
намаз оқитын қыбылаға қарап оқиды ғой
Аха.
тура сол сияқты
сол сияқты.
So all
Қыбылаға қарап
trees
иіліп тұр
looks in a sunrise side, I guess.
Oh, over
Like
there?
you know when the prayer
Oh,
in
yeah.
mosque, yeah. So they look in this one side,
Oh, wow.
that side.
Алланың несі күшті.
Некоторые пьют,
And
некоторые машут.
someone drinks, someone just put their on face or hands. You wanna do that?
Yeah, that's what I came here for.
Хорошо.
Adventure.
Там воды нет?
Там есть чуть-чуть водичка внутри.
есть, да?
Ну это дождь может быть, я не знаю.
Не, есть, как раз вон вышла вода.
Don't
Ну, не
drink
пей, не
it.
пей.
Don't drink it.
Ну, зачем?
I'm gonna drink it.
Huh?
I am.
No. Okay.
Много.
Put in your leg or foot a little bit.
Tastes like cow.
So maybe.
It tastes like cow water. Like cows.
Не из-за дождя это?
Не дождевая вода?
Нет, это вот дождевой сюда не зайдет.
I just licked a little bit.
Mm.
It really did taste like cow. Like, you know when you go outside and you smell cows?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it tastes like. I probably got some Soviet nuclear waste in my body now. Probably radioactive. Alright, there you go, my friends and family. I found the holy water and I tasted it, so I'll probably radioactive. But what's life and adventure all about, you know? You live life, move on to the next. Okay, my family friends, so that was a very wonderful moment, and didn't record it, but you know what, some of the real moments is when that happens off camera, which happens a lot in my adventures. I do a lot of things off camera, and I do a lot of things where, like just today, we went to this healing tree. It's a holy tree, and I put the name down right here so you can see it, but not a lot of people know about this place, but there are people who do know, and they come here as a pilgrimage from Pakistan, China, here in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, most of the surrounding areas. And they usually, the people who come here is like to wish, you go to the tree and you wish good health and wellness for your family and for yourself. And there's 3 trees that are just like this tree, and they're all planted by a really old man with a stick or a staff, and he planted this tree here, and then all these other trees started growing around it. And it helps you, like, remember, like, to think about your family, to ask for, like, prayer and good health and fortune for your family. So, hey, avocado, I can see you. But I got some time to talk to the lady that runs the whole place. Gave a donation to her, because it's places like this is like it's your roots, your traditions. These are Kazakh traditions of, like, maybe like a local folklore, like local folklore stories of, hopefully it doesn't disappear, and everyone can remember these stories. And she told us a lot about places of, like, this tree and how they're working on becoming a UNESCO heritage site, which is going to be amazing. So that's why I gave my support and the wisdom that she shared with us, because the thing is like, that's part of the adventure, is going out there, talking to the people who know the lands very well, and don't forget your traditions, those roots. A lot of things that's wrong with, I don't want to say really wrong, but it's like a bad quality about our generation. No matter what part of the world you're in, this generation of where we have technology so available to our hands, and we're so filled up with all this information around the world that we just see on the internet. It's just like we have access to it like a flick of our finger, but there's so much information we don't know what's real. We just take it all in. But the babushkas, the babushkas know, and she shared some information about the tree, and then she also told us some information about Zharkent, which is where we're going to, and going to go see that mosque. And she told us a little bit of the history of how the mosque was built. So when we get there, I'll tell you that story too. Hopefully I can remember it all. All right, my friends, we'll see you there in Zharkent. Hey my family friends, so made it to Zharkent Mosque, but I think it's closed. See? We're gonna walk around and see if there is a way to get inside besides this. Maybe it's just like the back entrance. Hopefully, we'll see. Web on my lens. Okay, my friends and family. You know, have you ever realized I keep saying friends and family? It's like a habit. I've been saying that before I even started blogging. I think those are like my safe words. I feel comfortable. Like, okay, let's get into this. Because if you didn't know, I have social anxiety, all right? But now we're gonna go and explore the town, city, little city, town of Zharkent and see what is there to do here. And maybe talk to the locals. Test out avocados, Kazakh skills. You think you'll be able to communicate with them? Yeah? Alright. Alright, let's do this. Let me do my fairy tale voice. Welcome to Zharkent Mosque. In Zharkent Mosque, there was a man who had a dream. A dream that was given by some divine person who said, "You will find 3 gold." He says to this humble man. And the humble man said, "What am I supposed to do with this 3 gold if I find it?" "You'll know." So this man found the 3 golds. And then he built the mosque with that 3 gold. But when he built the mosque without any nails or screws. It's all made of wood. So the significance of this mosque and the reason why I came to visit it, and the added story is just a little extra stuff that I just learned from the babushka at the Holy Tree. Well, when the man died, he was buried. Was he buried here?
So not here, not so far from this place.
He was buried not far from this area. And some other person had a dream that this Zharkent was getting really dirty and mosque was getting really dirty, and this person's head was getting like full of pressure, and he kept having his dream that we needed to clean the mosque and needed to clean Zharkent. And so he came to the city and he said, "I had a dream that we need to clean Zharkent Mosque and Zharkent city." So then they all got together and started cleaning around his grave, around the mosque, and around the city. It's unfortunate that I can't go inside because it's not open right now. It's only open on Sundays, so, and then there's another day, but at least I can say that I've seen it. I've traveled thousands of miles to come and see this mosque, so I'm going to at least take advantage of looking at it. It's very beautiful. Это красиво. A lot of the people you'll see here in the town of Zharkent is Uyghurs, да? The Uyghurs people, which in America we know them as the Uyghurs, we call them, but they're actually pronounced Uyghurs. So we'll be running into a lot of Uighur people here. So it'll be interesting to see if we can find any Uyghurs and talk to them, because as you already know what's going on in China, which is horrible, by the way. And I've met some Uighur people in Nur Sultan, and I've listened to the stuff that they had to say about what's going on in China. But they live here, because right now, being in Zharkent, I am about less than an hour away from the western Chinese border. So that's where a lot of the Uighur people live, and it's like they're Kazakh people who are Muslim. They also live in China, and Chinese people are putting them in concentration camps and trying to force educate them, and that's what's going on. And I'm not going to be afraid to talk about this stuff and bring it up on my channel, because look, where are you going to get all this information from when you're actually in the heart of it? So there's going to be, hopefully try to see if we run into any Uighur people here, excuse me, proper way. Have some food from Zharkent, which is supposed to be unique, and hopefully I'll be able to communicate with them, because what they speak here is Uighur, they speak Kazakh and Russian. So those are the three main languages here. So English is going to be net. No speaking English here. It's a good thing I have my avocado. But let's just take one last look, because we're about to make our first round around the whole mosque temple. Alright, давай. Let's continue on to the adventure. Is this like the central or what?
I don't know, it looks like a bazaar place. Oh, the cars everywhere. I'm scared.
Go to the Jesus Confess. Confessi. Friends and family, it's the word of the day. Salament's beer. Salament's beer. Which is hello. It means здравствуйте.
Which means hello.
Which means hello. But that's in Kazakh, right? Salamet's beer in Kazakh. So it's been a great almost 2 hours being here in Zharkent. The furthest east city of Kazakhstan. Get to meet some nice people and talk to them, and had some lunch here. And there's a lot. People are very nice here. Like, no one didn't look at me. I mean, they looked at me weird, but like they were able to wave back and say hello. The people are nice here, and I really appreciate it. And the people, like, there's Kazakh people here, lots of Kazakh and lots of Uighur, or what we say in English, Uighur populations here, and a lot of them fled China to come over here to Zharkent. So it's pretty interesting to actually meet them. But time for my next adventure. Asfadanya. Asfadanya. Rahmet.